Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The World. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. What you are focused on is the Lovers. Major Arcana for Gemini. In your blockage is the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is clarity, truth, cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, whether that this is your own negative thought or any kind of deceptive behavior you have towards yourself or those around you. This is also about boundaries and catching your lucky break or break free or break through. It is also a card of victory. What's coming towards you is the World. It means completion, closure, tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. I'm also getting something about good news travels fast. And in your focus is the Lover. And the Lovers is about strong bond or strong communication. Now, this is about truth, transparency, and being authentic, or something about change in heart, change in union. And what's coming towards you also, it comes in possibly out of the blue. This can also be an invitation or communication, because we are in kind of a end of Mercury retrograde. There could be something of what goes around comes back around, or closing out some kind of karmic cycle and taking something new. What is this Ace of Swords? And the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Four of Cups is about emotionally detached from a person, place, or a situation. It is also a situation where you might be cutting out any kind of complaining, blaming, shaming. The milk has expired, the milk has curdled. It means you've overstayed or overextended in some kind of situation that is boring. And it can also be some kind of boring routine or something about you watching your words. Because like I said, your own deceptive behavior or those around you. In your blockage is the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles is about, yes, codependency. It is also about drain. Whatever is energetically draining you. Now, this could be financially. This could actually be physically. This is also my Boohoo Eeyore. Or there is somebody who feels like the victim here. So the victim may be playing the villain, or the villain, you know, this is a villain playing the victim. So emotionally detaching from anything that is distracting you, whether that this is you comparing your life to another person's life on social media, or this could be doom scrolling. It could be anything, because this is like the situation is you're focused on this, you're focused on that, and it's distractions. So getting clarity and cutting out your own distractions or what is distracting you. What's coming towards you, the World. Completion, closure. That could also be some kind of contracts and then giving birth to something new. There's some kind of like strong focus and a change in heart. Now, this could be, like I said, work, career. Maybe you're bored and discontent and dissatisfied of where you live. Okay, well, this is about something about the West, going west, and something going south, okay? And Judgment, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Well, Judgment is about the Phoenix, rising above some kind of circumstance or situation, letting bygones be bygones. And this is about you raising your standards, raising the bar. Judgment can also be a situation where, yeah, you're reconciling differences with somebody at a distance. So clean slate, not pointing fingers, he says, she said, they did this, nothing like that. It is also somebody who does want to reconcile with you, but do you want to reconcile with this person? So somebody here feels a sense of lack now that you're gone. What is this since you've been gone? Empty. You feel empty in some kind of circumstance, like I said. And something here is well expired. So maybe you've lived in a place for 40 years or worked in a place, and now it's actually more, I don't know, taking from you than giving. Could also be something about paycheck to paycheck. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the King of Swords is the ultimate truth, clarity, facts. This can also be an element of you getting great advice or a second opinion. King of Swords can also be judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. Now, this could be, I'm getting somebody really cold. This person does not mix words. Coming out of the cold. But I'm also getting something about this person's exterior. They're very stoic. What is this Five of Pentacles? What is this Five Pentacles and the blockage? Five of Pentacles could be, yes, abandonment issues or something struggling financially. Something about finances here. Or you might have somebody that you're taking care of right now. This person could be sick, under the weather. This could be mental health, ill health, depression. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Knight of Cups is a typical court card for Pisces, but this could be in pursuit of something that does not float your boat. So there could be some kind of goal that you did or wanted or were pursuing, and it didn't pan out the way that you like. And I feel like that's the disappointment here. But this is also about pursue something that actually feels good to you. Somebody also could be in pursuit of you. Somebody charming, good looking, or there's something about being very charming and nice. This does not float your boat. Okay. Knight of Swords in your outcome. This is Gemini, Taurus energy. Some kind of communication that's coming in out of left field. It can also be somebody who's trying to push or force an element. So if you're in a place of trying to push or force an element to happen, it will definitely backfire. This can also be somebody who says things or something about their direction. Some kind of communication. It's very direct and precise. And the Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Seven of Swords is about avoiding on being impulsive. So trying to push or force a situation to happen will backfire on you. Or if anybody is trying to push or force you to do something, there is an ulterior motive here. So get rich quick schemes or scams. King of Swords can also be somebody who is, yes, but it looks really strong. Like somebody here is a very strong communicator. Give me another card for this Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. Could it have something to do with a mother? A complaining mother. This person is never happy, never satisfied, no matter how much work you help or do for this person. Or vice versa, right? So there's some kind of goal that you are pursuing. It's not panning out the way that you want, but that not all is loss here. If anything, it's about changing or shifting your focus. Seven of Swords can also be something about trying to cut corners. Cutting corners. I'm also getting something hearing about cutbacks. What is this Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups? And the Devil. Major Arcana for Capricorn. That could also be mother, father. Now, this could be looking after elderly parents. I'm also getting something about cutting away with that Ace of Swords, claiming victory and overcoming control or anything that you thought controlled you. Something here was negatively impacting you, especially with that Devil energy. It's every single low vibrational energy you can think of, or low vibe thought. That can also be, again, limerence, codependency, attachment, control, obsession, workaholic syndrome. Can also be addictions. So there could be like an addictive personality, addicted to poverty, addicted to feeling less than. So again, the goal that you were pursuing. What is this World card? The Five of Wands. This is my crabs in the bucket. Five of Wands is also an internal insecurity, like a deep-rooted insecurity inside of yourself, or inflammation. Now, this could be inflammation in the body, or there is something about drama, conflict, arguments, fighting with a younger fire sign. But this can also be the competition and you. It means you're limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. So something makes you feel limited and stuck, or you think something controls you. But that can also be, nothing controls you unless you allow it to control you. So what is this World card and Judgment? Take the pressure off yourself, soften yourself, and release the overwork. This can also be something of a situation of a one-sided dynamic in some kind of investment. Now, that Seven of Pentacles is about a review, a heavy reassessment, or this could also be something about releasing and letting go of any kind of investment that is, again, taking from you more than giving. This can also be a 7-figure investment. With that Seven of Pentacles. It feels like you put a lot of time and effort into this investment. And there's something about, I need relief, I need help. So communication. Let's just get some more cards here. Give me one card for the Judgment, to surrender. I'm also hearing reconciling differences, but somebody here has an ulterior motive of how to get back into your good graces, or something about pushing and controlling and forcing things to happen. And the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Rise above the situation, the Phoenix. This is about secrecy and mystery, but this can also be deceptive behavior. Something about looking externally outside of you. So this is an internal reflection. Seeing something out in the world. The High Priestess is about prescience. It means knowing something before it happens. So this can also be, yes, mother and father. Something about mother, father. What is this Lover's card and King of Swords in your focus? And the Ace of Swords. Well, there is going to be decisions, and clear decisions. The need for greed. Pursuing a goal that is taking you off your focus. Something here about your intuition. Don't dismiss what your gut feeling is telling you. Because Seven of Swords is, yes, liar, cheater, stealer, thief. It means what's robbing your time, money, energy, and focus. Devil is lie. Something here is expired. So it could be a person, And then the Hermit. The Hermit wanted to pop out in the blockage. So isolation and a deep introspection on a goal that you are pursuing here. The Hermit also is about you are being packed with knowledge and wisdom that you are afraid to share. It means feeling in the dark. Something here very dark, shadowy, cold. Pulling yourself out of the dark. And here, even if there is pressure, it means walking your walk and talking your talk. Avoid trying to cut corners. Somebody here is trying to like cut corners to win at an unfair advantage, which is going to backfire. Because the Hermit, yes, something about isolation, too much being alone. What is this Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords? And the Sun. Major Arcana 4, Leo. Well, that's a beautiful energy. Your outcome is to avoid getting sucked back into a circumstance or a situation. Because the Knight of Swords is about avoid on doing anything impulsive, or if there is here that you have a hidden agenda or a motive. Let's just say that, I don't know, you want to talk to somebody, but you only want to talk to this person because they have a lot of status or money or wealth. That's having an agenda attached. So there is an element on to free yourself from, this can also be your own internal lies. The Sun card also is about pure positivity, fertility, happiness, returning to good health and healing. Manipulation. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about creating your own emotional happiness. So you filling up your own cup of love. This is about joy, happiness, fulfillment, wishing and hoping. Could be dealing with a Leo. Seven of Swords. Embarrassed. This can also be a person's sloppy work ethic or sloppy thinking. So again, words, sloppy words. But then there's the Sun card, which is the truth. Making a choice or decision. Tell me more about this. It feels really heavy and dark. And the Eight of Cups. This is about emotionally detaching from a person, a situation that no longer serves your highest good. This is also getting out of your house, needing to get out of your house and get out into the world. Eight of Cups is also escapism. Maybe you've been using escapism to run away from your problems. This is about you needing to hit your problem head on, because your problems will never go away until you face of what you're afraid of. There's something here. Could have something to do with like needing to talk to something legal here that binds you. And again, being more honest. Now, you can expect honesty from yourself here, Pisces, but not everybody is going to be honest with you, okay? Gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So that's about the addictive behavior. Now, I'm not saying you have it, but it could be somebody who is hiding this, right? This person could be hiding of what they're doing. Sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Getting what you want. So I'm also getting something about bank statements or a change in union. This could also be high interest as well. Something you're paying is too high interest and you need to get a second opinion. Get somebody to help you crunch the numbers. Again, there's something that's stealing, robbing your pockets. Gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objective gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Well, judgment is here. It means it's your call. And it's telling you to get closure and birth something new, or get out of your house. Something about get out of your house and get out into the world. And if you have been using escapism, like trying to run away from your problems are just going to keep following you until you hit this problem head on. And that's a fear. Like a fear of doing something new or trying something new or addressing this problem, because there's codependency on the table here, right? Somebody codependent, or you know, some kind of an addictive personality. Could be a person, could be your best friend that's embarrassed that they have a gambling problem. They've been hiding this from you from a really long time. Or maybe you have like a parent that, I don't know, is a pill popper, and you have no idea that this person's been popping pills. And it says, my boo, official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So also, if somebody here wants to keep you in the dark or only wants to see you at night, that is not your lover, right? You want somebody who shows you PDA. If you can't be out in public or you've been avoiding each other, yeah, seeing each other openly, exclusive relationship. Penny pinching, financial struggles, saving up and budgeting. So this could also be something about, you know, saving up your money for something significant, like getting out of a situation. You will be set free from this. I'm also getting something about a friend. You've been avoiding on talking about this to a close friend because you're embarrassed about your situation, but don't be. I think it would help get it off your chest. All the feels, deep love, soul connection, and feeling at home. Well, you do have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords in your focus, which could be like strong intellect or communication. Like this person is a strong communicator. Viral, instant fame, going around quickly and gaining popularity. Virgo, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. So just make sure that things are grounded, because there's not a lot of grounded energy, and you want something super duper solid. Yes. Star, guaranteed success. I was going to say there's a lot of Aquarius energy. Aquarian energy is very rebellious. It means rebelling against what your friends want for you, what your family wants for you. Throne, position of authority. This is a new contract that you're signing. And you might be keeping this quiet as well. There's some kind of secret, right? Like stepping into a new experience. This is going to be much different than what you're used to. Dolphin, financial gains usually coming from something you did in the past. Well, you have the Sun card here, which is, you know, every single positive word. You start with every single low vibration to everything being positive. So going towards, yes, Leo season. Obviously, we're in the month of August, but I'm thinking more something about this Virgo as well. Taurus, Virgo. Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Shark. So you have a shark around you, and then dolphins are playful. And then you do have Sun, happiness and well-being. This is about focusing on your own well-being, and yes, temporary problems. What the temporary problems are, possibly this. Beware of self-delusion. It means be aware of the old, outdated stories that you tell yourself of like, I'm too ugly, I'm too fat, no way that anybody would want to pursue me. I got to keep myself hidden. I got to keep myself small. I got to isolate myself. I got to isolate my feelings, all that kind of stuff. That's a lie. right? That's the devil energy. That's pride and ego. It is also the ego there to keep us safe, to keep us small. But there's something here well expired. Pisces, you've got the sun in your outcome. That means every single positive thing that you can imagine is going to happen. But there's something about keeping it quiet, keeping it to yourself. And because I feel like you're keeping it to yourself because the need for greed is higher around you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.